Hi guys, hope you all are doing well. My name is Brittany if you don't know me, and I am an independent Beachbody coach. I've been coaching for a little under 2 years, and if you're watching this video initially, I've probably sent it to you. If you're watching it at a later time, probably a fellow coach has wanted you to see this video as well as the series that I'll be making about the inside view of what us Beachbody coaches do, or at least what I do, to run my online business. So today is day one, and I just kind of want to go over how it is that I got to be a coach, how I really got into fitness, why I got into fitness. And if you met me in 2013, you would not meet the girl that you're meeting today. I was a recent college graduate at her first big girl job in a town where she knew nobody. I was working 8 hours a day at a desk. I absolutely loved my job at the time, but I would get off work and I'd go home and sit on the couch and watch TV until it was time to go to bed, just to get up and do it all over again. And I knew at the time that I wanted to do more with my life than just work 8 hours, pay bills, and go to bed to get up and do it all over again. I think a lot of people kind of feel that way when they initially get out on their own in the world, or maybe it's just me. But at the time, I just knew I wanted more, and I didn't necessarily know what it is that I wanted. I just knew there was something missing. So for a while, I had been talking to friends about wanting to pick up running and wanting to be a runner and just having that endurance quality that comes with running. So I finally chalked it up and bought a pair of good running shoes. They cost $124. I still remember it to this day because they are the most expensive pair of shoes that I have ever bought. And trust me, I have a ton of shoes. But I knew I was making an investment into really committing to this goal that I had for myself. So I would lace up my brand new shoes every day after work, and I would run for 30 minutes on a treadmill in my apartment complex's gym. And while I continuously told myself over and over again to run for 30 minutes, just, you start out, on a treadmill for 30 minutes, and you're like, okay, only 20 more minutes, only 10 more minutes, only 5. You just do that math over and over again in your head until it's done and over with, and you're like, all right, I'm done. Don't have to worry about it until tomorrow. And while that might not sound exciting to some people, what it was for me was it was a challenge against myself. I was continuously fighting against the girl that I didn't want to be for the girl that I wanted to become. And in doing that, a lot of people started to notice that change in me, not just physically, but mentally as well. And one of those people that took notice was when I would post on social media about, a hard day at work and I would go for a run, or I really don't want to run, but I did my run anyways. And she would comment and talk to me and message me to encourage me to keep going for what it is that I wanted. And of course, she also was inviting me to join her in her online fitness groups. And at the time, I didn't really know what an online fitness group was. I had understood fitness groups like at gyms, like for classes, but I didn't really know how that became virtual. So for the longest time, for actually almost 2 years, I told her that I wasn't interested. It wasn't the right time for me. And looking back at it, it really wasn't the right time for me to join her and to start my own journey. I was trying to figure out work, if I would move back home. I had picked up a part-time job as a waitress, so my workouts actually went on the back burner for a while. Of course, anyone that's been a server at a restaurant knows that running around a restaurant is like its own version of cardio. But it wasn't really until I started a new job, moving back home, and having that extra time and income to invest in my health that I finally told her that I would try her online group for 30 days She told me about a 30-day money-back guarantee, so I said, why not? If anything, I can say I've tried it, and if I don't like it, I can get my money back. So I joined her group. She helped me pick out a fitness program to work through for 3 weeks, where it would tell me what workouts to do, which was a huge factor for me because I would do running on a treadmill when I was working out for 30 minutes every day, and that was just kind of working the same muscle groups. I wasn't changing anything, and I had noticed after a while that I was plateauing, that I wasn't seeing the dramatic change as I did when I initially started running. And it gave me a nutrition guide to also go with my program, so I was fueling my body properly while losing weight and toning my muscles. And within her online group, not only was I able to track my progress, but I was also able to connect with other people and get a support and accountability that I wasn't getting before when I would go into the gym and run on a treadmill with my headphones in, not talking to anyone. And I know I'm not the only person that does that, because I used to go to a gym all the time, and all you do is you walk in, you put your headphones on, and you go either to whatever machine or weights that you are wanting, as long as no one else is using them, and you don't talk to anybody. You don't try to encourage other people. You're just there to focus on what it is that you're there to do, which it's great to focus on that. But it's also a lot more fun when you have a friend with you going through the same program or trying to get to the same goals or results that you're trying to get to as well. And being in that group, it showed me that I loved encouraging and supporting other people in their own goals. And after a month, I knew I wanted to be a coach, that it was a part of me that I didn't even realize that I needed in my life. We're constantly evolving as we're growing as adults and people, and I think that that was just a milestone for me to see the person that I wanted to become. So ever since then, I signed up to be a coach with her, and I love every minute. We're great business partners. I'm able to introduce at-home workouts that have evolved through the years. It is not just Jane Fonda doing her jazzercise in her living room anymore. No offense to her, but it's just so much more than what it used to be, and I can't get over being able to tell as many people about it as I can. As you can tell, like, I'm just so passionate about explaining how much it can really change your life. Outside of Beachbody, I've gotten certified as a personal trainer, something that I never thought I would do. Just to have more of a background in the health and fitness industry, to be able to help my clients even more, to show that these programs aren't just, some random thing that you do at home. They're really well put together in order to help you achieve whatever goals that it is that you are in search for. So that's just a little bit about my story, a little more in depth of who I am and how I got to where I'm talking to you guys right now. So I hope you enjoyed this video and enjoy the rest of this series. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments below, and I will talk to you later. Bye.